Live stream broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules versus the Dalhart Wolves here on MuleshoeTV.com. Brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Independent School District, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, Farmers Insurance, Julie DeBruin, the Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, McCormick Seeds, Bailey County Farm Bureau and Scott Miller, and Dell Oil Company. We will have kickoff tonight from Benny Douglas Football Stadium and David Wood Field at 7 p.m. We're on the air early today because at 6:30, here in just a few moments, they'll start from down on the track. The senior spotlight of all the football players, the cheerleaders, band members, the support, the aides, along with the football team, and cross-country members, and much, much more. That senior spotlight coming up here in just a few moments. When it's over with, around 6:50, we'll start our pregame, and it will be with our voice of the Muleshoe Mules, Elliott Davis. Then, of course, we'll have the first half of football, halftime with all of the activities, including whatever show the Mighty and Marching Band along with the Dalhart Band puts on. We'll have that live streamed along with the second half of action from tonight. The last game of the regular football season, a big District 2 3A matchup between 1 and 2 teams. You win, you go into the playoffs for sure, between Muleshoe and Dalhart.
They have spent countless hours in their programs, and we would like to thank them and recognize them at this time. First off, for football, number 0, Davian McMullen, escorted by Mona Rodriguez and Carreri McMullen. Number 1, Irvin Torres, escorted by Rosie and Jesus Torres. Number 2, Judas Reyes, escorted by Angela and Hector Reyes. Number 3, Bone Cisneros, escorted by April and Elisar Cisneros. Number 8, Justin Dyke, escorted by Eva and Peter Dyke. Number 18, Anthony No, escorted by Sang No. Number 20, Ryan Clifton, escorted by Amanda and Steve Clifton. Ryan is also a member of the band. Number 24, Uriel Vasquez. Uriel is escorted by Yolanda Vasquez, Leo Avilas, and Victor Velasquez. Number 30, Isaiah Espinoza, escorted by Becky and John Espinoza. Number 33, Tate Shipman, escorted by Brenna and Todd Shipman. Number 44, Jaxer Lopez, escorted by Mary and Wallen Lopez. Number 54, Davian Ragsdale, escorted by Lisa Rodriguez and Devin Ragsdale. Number 66, Eric Vasquez, escorted by Lizette Posada and Israel Vasquez. Number 78, Nick Reyes, escorted by Oli and Lalo Reyes. Our next set of students help out with the football program. These are our football operations students. Sebastian Stiles, escorted by Tommy and John Stiles. Tara Dominguez, escorted by Randy and Tamara Kane and DJ Dominguez and Crystal Dominguez. Next up will be our athletic trainers. Talia Wayne Rostro, escorted by Brandon and Rostro and Anna Lopez. Talia is also a member of the band. Sarah Flores, escorted by Mariah and Michael Tracy. Escorted by Rosie and Papa Filo Cabrera and Jenny Lopez. Our next group of students are cross-country athletes. Our first member is our cross-country manager, Araceli Diaz, escorted by Ariana Gonzalez and Santiago Gonzalez. Up is Michaela and Zabri Hasselhoff, escorted by Pia Hasselhoff and Derek Hasselhoff. These two are also members of the band. Our next group of students will be our cheerleaders. First up, Naya Bustillos, escorted by Daniela and Adolfo Bustillos. is escorted by Grisella and Benjamin Ramirez. He is also a member of the football operations group. Elliott Sanchez. Elliott is escorted by Desiree Sanchez and Elliott Sanchez. Now we would like to take a moment and honor Hannah Simmons, who would have been a senior this year. Her parents are Misty and Scott Simmons. Our next group of students are our band students. First up, Keelana Burdell. By Renata and Josiah Burdell. Jonathan Chavez, escorted by Joey and Liz Chavez. Hector Cisneros. Hector is escorted by Dre Cisneros and Valentina Castillo. Romeo Loya. Romeo is escorted by Marcela Loya, Danny Quiroz, Billy, and Andres Santiago. Alejandra Medina. Alejandra is escorted by Maria and Gustavo Rodriguez. Abel Mojica, escorted by Ismael Mojica, Lorena Mojica, and Emerata. Riley Ruthorn, escorted by Logan and Michelle Ruthorn, and Sarah DeWinka. Salcedo Rios, escorted by Yvette Rios and Aaron Hernandez. And our final senior, Jonathan Valencia Yanez, escorted by Norma and Gonzalo Burton. We would like to thank these seniors for the countless hours and time and dedication that they have committed to each program. If you would please give all of these seniors one round of applause.
Live stream broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules versus the Dalhart Golden Wolves, brought to you here on MuleshoeTV.com by Barrett Produce, Barrett Potato Farms, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Independent School District, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, Farmers Insurance, Julie DeBruin, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, McCormick Seeds, Bailey County Farm Bureau and Scott Miller, and Dell Oil Company. We've had the senior spotlight already. Coming up here about 10 minutes before kickoff, around 6:50, we'll have our pregame with our voice of the Muleshoe Mules, Elliott Davis. That coming up. Kickoff will be about 7 p.m. and between Muleshoe and Dalhart. Then we'll have the first half of action, halftime with all of the performances by the two bands, the Monty Band, marching band included. The second half of action will follow that here all on MuleshoeTV.com.
Hello all and welcome to David Wood Field inside Benny Douglas Stadium for tonight's final district matchup between your Muleshoe Mules and the Dalhart Wolves. I'm Elliott Davis, coming to you under the Friday Night Lights with Gill Lamb Advertising, Channel 6 Muleshoe. Muleshoe coming in this one, 6-3, 1-2 in district. Muleshoe with losses to Bushland, Showerwater, and then the first loss at the beginning of the season to Littlefield. But wins against Lamesa, Friona, Tulia, Abernathy, Brownfield, and district opponent River Road. Dalhart, on the other hand, 4-4 on the season, 1-2 in district play. They have losses against Parrington, Friona, wins against Spearman, Borger, Leveland, and then in district play they have loss to Bushland, Shellwater, and a win against River Road. Around about the area, you have River Road, who's playing Shellwater. They're playing at River Road. And of course, the game here tonight against Dalhart and Muleshoe. Bushland has taken the week off in district play. Now here's your lineup for the for the Dalhart team. Number 1, you have Luis Favela. 2, Jet Puega. 3, Mitchell Bailey. 4, Corbin Kancieska. 5, Uriel Lujan. 6, Orban Hernandez. 7, Steven Cordova. 8, Wesley Rice. 9, Cade Crosby. 10, Fernando Ruiz. 11, Hunter Trussell. 12, Alex Cohen. 14, Angel Avalos. 15, Alex Payton. 17, Ben Meyer. 20, Braden Lemer. We are going to take a quick break, recognize the national anthem and prayer.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Looks like the national anthem will come later. We will continue. So 17, Ben Meyer. 20, Braden Lemer. 24, Giovanni Orantia. 25, Andrew Bergen. 34, Kyle Reed. 50, Zeke Van Beek. 52, Kason Holt. 54, Samuel Romeo. 60, Eric Lujan. 62, Thedas Blanco. 63, David Castro. 64, Deacon Quells. 70, Ethan Davila. 72, Drew Fisher. And number 75, Ben Turner. The superintendent is Jeff Bird. And the coach for the Dalhart team is going to be Joey Reed. Now here's your 2022 Muleshoe Mule lineup. I will be announcing the seniors first, and then we'll go through the rest of the roster since tonight is senior night. So at number 0, you got Davian McMullen, wide receiver linebacker, senior. Number 1, Irvin Torres, wide receiver defensive back, senior. 2, Judas Reyes, wide receiver defensive back, senior. Number 3, Bones Cincineros, wide receiver defensive back, senior. Number 8, Justin Dyke, wide receiver defensive back, senior. 18, Anthony No, running back defensive back, senior. 20, Ryan Clifton, wide receiver defensive line, senior. Number 24, Uriel Vasquez, wide receiver defensive back, senior. 30, Isaiah Espinoza, wide receiver linebacker, senior. 33, Tate Shipman, wide receiver linebacker, senior. Number 52, Peyton Hart, Offensive line, defensive line. I'm sorry. 54, Davian Ragsdale. Offensive line, senior. 64, Ivan Mora. Wide receiver, defensive back, junior for him. 66, Eric Vasquez. Offensive line, defensive line, senior. 78, Nick Reyes. Offensive line, defensive line, senior. Now, for the rest of your Muleshoe Mule lineup, you have number 4, Ryan Dominguez, quarterback, defensive back, sophomore. 5, Nathan Martins, quarterback, defensive back, sophomore. 7, Sebastian Curvin, quarterback, linebacker, junior. Number 10, Donovan Gonzalez, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. Number 11, Yadir Quezada, wide receiver, defensive back, sophomore. 13, KB Herrera, wide receiver, defensive line, junior. 21, Daniel Sines, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. 22, Noah Cantu, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. 44, Jaxer Lopez, running back, defensive line, junior. 51, Jonathan Salinas, offensive line, defensive line, junior. 52, Peyton Hart, offensive line, defensive line, junior. 60, Raymond Cortez, offensive line, defensive line, sophomore. 64, Ivan Mora, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. 67, Aaron Morales, offensive line, defensive line, sophomore. 74, Lee Tosh, offensive line, junior. 75, Camilo Espinoza, offensive line, defensive line, junior. 80, Mauricio Herrera, wide receiver, defensive back, sophomore. 81, Ramsey Martinez, wide receiver, defensive back. And we're going to take a moment to recognize the national. Now in charge of the Muleshoe Mules at head football coach, you have Jason Richards. The associate head football coach is Aaron Simon. Offensive coordinator, Chris Mosier. Defensive coordinator, Daryl Davis. Special teams coordinator, Stephen Butler. Your assistant coaches are as listed: Jackson Lee, AJ Villanueva, David Sturvidant, Austin Ross, Brent Davis, Hector Lopez, and Gentry Doolittle. The superintendent is Dr. R.L. Richards, high school principal Cindy Bessier. Big matchup tonight. Your captains are as listed: 7, Sebastian Curvin, 0, David McMullen, and number 1, Irvin Torres. On the other side, looks like number 15, Alex Payton. 34 is going to be Kyler Reed. I think that's going to be number 8. That's Wesley Rice. And then number 50 is Zeke Van Beek. Dalhart will receive to start the game. Muleshoe deferring to the second half. So Muleshoe will get the ball to start the second half of play tonight. But defense will come out first. And I tell you what, this defensive group all season long been really, really good. Especially kind of in the trenches, gained some sacks earlier in the season. Really good defensive play throughout most of the games up until Bushland and Shallwater. Even those two games, they had some really great moments. A couple just big plays behind them led to touchdowns. Short field was definitely the hardest part of those games between the losses that Muleshoe's had as losses to Littlefield, Bushland, and Shallwater. Turnovers on offense turned into short field for the defense to work with, and percentage of stopping that kind of short field against your opponents very low, very hard to take care of business on defense whenever you're put in those situations. But Muleshoe, last regular game of the season, looking to go into the playoffs, trying to get a win tonight to carry their momentum. Back to receive is going to be Favela for Dalhart. Irvin Torres to kick it away for the Mules. Here we go, senior night. Stands are packed, fans are cheering, and we have a football game. Well, it's going to land a little short. He's going to take it, number one, up the middle, and he's going to get hit by several Muleshoe Mules. Going to get right up to about the 31 is where they're going to mark him. 1st and 10 for the Wolves. Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Wolves. Here you go. It's going to be a handoff that's going to go out to Bailey. Bailey's going to take it up the right side. Go get a big chunk of yardage on that one. Kyler Reed at quarterback for the Wolves. Bailey to the right of him. 2nd down at about 3. Here we go. Little bubble screen is going to go out to his wide receiver. Good pass. He's going to break a couple of tackles, get into Muleshoe territory. It's going to be Cade Crosby on the reception and getting across midfield, giving Dalhart a 1st down. Clock will continue to run. 11 minutes left in the 1st quarter. If you're just now joining us, 0-0. Muleshoe just kick it off to Dalhart. Dalhart on a drive right now. 1st drive in this game for either teams. Reed, handoff, Bailey. Bailey going up. He's going to be met in the backfield. That's Jaxer Lopez. David McMullen, Jaxer Lopez, the dynamic duo so far tonight, doing a really good job. I tell you what, Jaxer Lopez out on the end knows how to cause disruption. No akin to Davian McMullen, the 2 middle linebackers. Great job on filling in the spaces. Here we go, play action over the middle. Tipped! Davian McMullen got a hand on it. And that's a good little play to draw up if you're Dalhart. You got Hernandez, the tight end, who just kind of slipped out there over the middle. You see a similar play ran by Muleshoe. They have Sebastian Curvin, who kind of slips out in the same area. The middle linebacker sometimes steps up on the play action. But good job by number 0, Davey McMullen. Muleshoe staying where he needs to stay, reading the key, watching the quarterback's hips, seeing where he's pointing. Here we go. It's going to be a keeper by Reed. He's going to slip by one tackle and lunge forward. It's going to be about a yard shy of the first down. It's going to be 4th down and 2, and I think the offense will just stay out on the field for Dalhart. Like I was saying, the previous play before this other play was ran, the really good job staying home for Davey McMullen, putting a hand on the ball, keeping, honestly, open field as if that ball would have been caught. 4th and 2 now. Here we go. Quarterback run. And Reed is just going to lunge forward, and he's going to get it. It's going to be about a yard ahead, if not right on top of it. And the officiating crew is going to say first down. Man, the hairs on his chin was just enough for that first down. First down for the Wolves. A lot of RPOs by the Dalhart team tonight. Little run pass options with even the quarterback keeper occasionally. 3 design quarterback runs tonight. Bailey moving to the left of Reed. Here we go. Handoff Bailey. Bailey's getting to the outside, and there's going to be a holding that's going to come back on Dalhart. Oh, man. If David McMullen wasn't held on that play, he was going to get a big tackle for loss. And if you're Dalhart, 1st and 10 now turns into 1st and 20, and that's not what you want if you're an offense. Man, plays like that really hurt you in all sorts of ways. You got a rhythm that's going, convert on 4th down, get a first 10, you're about middle of the way in on your opponent's territory, and now you're backed up towards midfield. Definitely not a good start for this set of downs for the Wolves. Like I said, this Muleshoe defense just kind of gets better as the game goes too, because they start seeing the rhythm, they start seeing the tempo, and who knows what happened there. No free play, no flags or anything. Ball was just thrown out of bounds, and that was a good decision by Kyler Reed, the quarterback for Dalhart, throwing that one away. 2nd down and 20 now for the Wolves. Clock stopped at 8:51 in the first quarter. I almost want to say I think that the center snapped it early on that last play. Here we go, 2nd down. Reed dropping back, looking over the middle, now looking left, and he's going to go over the middle. That was almost intercepted, in and out of the hands of number 2, Judas Reyes. Brings up 3rd and 20. And once again, we go back to that penalty, that holding penalty on 1st and 10. And, in those situations, from what I've seen so far, I think Dalhart runs it a couple of times, gets some little chunk yardage on there. And, it could be 3rd and manageable, but you're 3rd and 20 due to that hold. Here we go, 3rd down, Muleshoe stacking the box. Here it comes, and ooh, that was almost handed off. I thought it was handed off. It was a little play action. Pass over to Mill complete. Host of Mills getting in. Ball will be put in between the sticks, and I think Dalhart will go for it anyways, deep in the Muleshoe territory, inside the 30. Gain of 15 brings up 4th and 5. I wonder if you see another quarterback keeper by Reed, handoff to Bailey. It's going to be one of those, or maybe even a little bubble screen out there to the top of your screen. Got a set of trips, little bunch set up to the top of your screen. Number 9 is going to be Kate Crosby, the lone receiver at the bottom of your screen. And timeout. Timeout Dalhart. So 7:54 left in the first quarter. Dalhart will use a timeout. be their first timeout in this first half of play. And so far, game kind of up and down in pace for the Dalhart Wolves. Really good on the running. A couple quarterback keepers have kept some of the drive alive. New set of downs after conversion on 4th and 2. Turned into where they are now. They had a penalty, holding penalty, dropped them back to 1st and 20, 2nd down and 20, and 3rd down and 20. And then a big pass over the middle from Reed. Got it up to 15-yard gain. Made it 4th and 5 is where we are now. And if it's anything like the previous 4th down, you might see a run between either the quarterback or the running back for Dalhart. And honestly, at this point, you just want to contain your outside edges. You don't want to overset. You don't want to be too far behind it, because then you'll get a block in your face. Here we go. 4th and 5. Reed looking, going over the middle. Intercepted. No good. In and out of the hands of Judas Reyes. And I thought that ball was intercepted, but still a turnover on downs. 7:47. Judas Reyes almost gets a hold of it, and I think it might have been a better decision to probably just take it, swat it down. So now incomplete pass, turnover on down, sets up the Muleshoe offense right at the 26-yard line. And let's see, quarterback tonight, Sebastian Curvin and company, the junior. Of course, to the left of him is going to be Daniel Sines. Here we go. Keeper by Sebastian Curvin. He's going to put his head down, and looks like get 1 or 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and 8. Got 33 Tate Shipman out there. Bone Cincinnati's at the bottom of your screen for wide receiver, Judas Reyes. And I think it's, let me see. Yeah, Judas Reyes will be the lone receiver now. And then Irvin Torres will be added in addition to the triple, the 3 set of wide receivers. Really good set of wide receivers too. 10 seconds to get the play off. Daniel Sines to the right of Curvin. Curvin takes a snap, little play action. Didn't like what he saw, decided to keep it himself. He's going to be upended. He'll get a couple yards on the play, but nothing to do there. We'll make it 3rd down and about 6. Clock will continue to run, 6:45. A little bit of a chilly night, wind blowing right to left on your screen. Here we go. Tate Shipman, catch! And he's going to have to protect that ball. Oh, it's a lateral! 1st down. That was a great job. Great recognition by Irvin Torres. Irvin Torres took a couple steps backwards and said, toss the ball to me. And he had open space, but Dalhart very quickly running out in pursuit. Good pursuit by the Wolves. Not good enough, though. Muleshoe 1st down. 2 wide receivers at the top of your screen, 2 at the bottom. Sebastian looking. Bone Cincinnati's catch and drop. 2nd and 10. You really don't see those that often either. Bone Cincinnati's has really good hands. He is one of the playmakers this season that has caught some spectacular catches this season. Clock now stopped at 6:07 the first quarter. We are scoreless. This is Muleshoe's first drive of this game. Here we go. Sebastian Curvin is going to be quarterback design, a little bit of a keeper. He's going to put his shoulder down, drive through a wolf, and then get about 5 yards on the play. Be 3rd down and 5 for Muleshoe. And that's what Muleshoe does. Muleshoe runs a little bit methodical football. They'll kind of stay in their formation, that kind of what they're going to run, but kind of hovering there. Now Tate Shipman's going to be at the wing. Lone receiver is going to be Bone Cincinnati's at the bottom of your screen. This is where Tate Shipman's used as a lead blocker. Yeah, there we go. Hand off to Daniel Sines. Daniel Sines is going to get hit at the line of scrimmage. 4th down and 5. And if you're coach, I don't know if you go for it, if you punt it away. I think that's what they're looking at now. They're going to keep the offense on the field. Here we go. 4th down and 5. I'm going to see if they can catch Dalhart offsides. Got 15 seconds to get a play off. Dalhart now stacking the box. Got 4 men on the line. And timeout, Muleshoe. And I think that's just what they were looking for, someone to jump off sides. And I wonder if you see the punt team come out or if coach is going to have something up his sleeve on this one. Muleshoe's drive so far, and you got to pass out to Tate Shipman that kept the drive alive. Got you a new set of downs, and I see a big substitution coming in for the Muleshoe Mules. I bet you it's going to be punt team. Muleshoe likes to punt. We will be scoreless still on this one, and then it will be the second series for the Dalhart Wolves. You would definitely love to see Muleshoe go and score first, kind of get out ahead. Muleshoe will receive the ball for the second half of play. They did kick it off to Dalhart to begin the game. 4:48 left in the first quarter, still scoreless. And something we've seen a lot of when Sebastian Curvin's in that quarterback. We see that quarterback design run. We have seen Irvin Torres take off with it this close to the line before, and he is fast. Once he gets a little open space, he can go. It looks like Dalhart isn't going to fall for anything. They're kind of bunched forward, pressed on the line. Got about 13 seconds to get a playoff. And here comes the punt. Punt's going to be high, deep. And that's going to take a Muleshoe bounce past the 20. So punt away. So here you go, change of possession. Here comes the Dalhart Wolves. It'll be Kyler Reed at quarterback. And there's that bunch set. We didn't see a play come out of it. They had to call timeout, so I wonder what we'll see in this one. This will be the first time we see this bunch set for the Dalhart Wolves. Here we go, keeper by Reed, and he's going to have a big open space. This is a big quarterback to try to keep down. He's 6'2", very tall, up in your face. He's definitely a very big target at quarterback. Big run, 2nd down and 1 for the Dalhart Wolves, and that's kind of what they've done in between the sticks. In between the sticks, they're going to rely on that run between Reed and also Bailey, Mitchell Bailey, the running back. Here we go, a little tight formation. Send the guy over to the backside. Here we go. That's going to be a run. Just enough for the 1st down. Uriel Vasquez on the tackle. Not good enough, though. 1st down for the Wolves. There you go. Offside. It's going to be a free play, and you want to definitely make sure it's not reachable. And it's not good defense by Judas Reyes. Intended receiver was number 9, Cade Crosby, but not good enough. It's going to be a repeat 1st down. It'll be 1st and 5 for the Dalhart Wolves after the offsides on Muleshoe. 3:37 left in the first quarter. We are scoreless. This is the second series for the Dalhart Wolves. First down and 5 for Dalhart. Dalhart looking. Handoff. Favela. Favela in trouble. Davian McMullen in the backfield. There's a flag in the holding area, and I bet you it's going to be holding. As a personal foul, hands in the face on Dalhart, and that's even worse than a holding penalty. That's going to draw you way back. There's a 15-yard penalty. 3:36 left in the first quarter. Penalties, the name on this drive so far. One on Muleshoe, little offsides, made it 1st and 5, and now a big one on Dalhart. She'll take the ball all the way back to the 20. Got to get to the 40 for a first down. Make it repeat first down and 20. Davian McMullen getting in the backfield on that last play. He shed his block, and boy, oh boy, Favela had nowhere to go. Favela at running back. Here we go, man in motion. It's going to be a keeper by Reed. Reed is going to get hit, and he is going to be finally brought down. He's going to get up to the line of scrimmage and then go nowhere. They're going to say even a loss of yard on the play. 2nd down and 21 for the Wolves. If you're Muleshoe, you want to keep the Wolves back here. Punt it away, probably get them out midfield, turn the field over again. Put it to your advantage. Take advantage of the short field, too. You'd love to get a fumble down here also. Here we go. Noah Cantu pressing. Here comes Noah Cantu, and he's going to cause some disruption. It's going to help Muleshoe get a tackle for loss. Jackson Lopez on the final blow, but a host of Mules getting back there.
On the play was number 44, Jackson Lopez, number 7, Sebastian Burton, and number 54, Davian
54, Davian
Ragsdale.
Ragsdale, Sebastian Curvin getting in on the play. Man, what a great job by the defensive line. Noah Cantu, if you go back, watch that play. Noah Cantu stepping up to the line of scrimmage, coming in and around, plugging one hole, the other hole on the other side's plugged. Here we go, 3rd down and long, and that pass is going to be just over the head of the intended receiver, and there's going to be a flag thrown. I don't know about that one. They're going to say pass interference on Muleshoe. That's going to be a first down. Wow, fresh set of downs. If I'm correct, it should be a fresh set of downs. Yep. Pass interference on Muleshoe will create a fresh set of downs. It's not a spot of the foul penalty, but it will move up the ball to the 31-yard line. And the fans don't agree with it, and I thought it was a pretty clean pass. I thought it was a pretty clean breakup. The pass was way over the head of the intended receiver. But here we go, 1st and 10 for Dalhart. Keeper, Reed, going up the middle and finally brought down. Not before gets a big 9-yard gain. Make it 2nd down and 1. Second down and 1 for the Dalhart Wolves. Here we go. Reed backing up. No play action. He's going to pump fake. And now he's going to go deep. And that ball is way overthrown. Way overthrown by about almost 10 yards. Falls incomplete. Makes it third down and 1. Clock stopped at 1:08 in the first quarter. Still scoreless in this one. Third down and 1. And short yardage situation. Dalhart's always relied on that run. Muleshoe now pressing the box. No Cantu pressed up. Here we go. First down, Dalhart, and a little bit more. Finally brought down by Jackson Lopez and Tate Shipman. First down still located at midfield, though. Here we go. Fresh set of downs for the Dalhart Wolves. First and 10. Reed. Handoff is going to go out to number 1, Favela. Favela, big and strong, tall up front, but he's finally going to get hit, and he's going to be wrapped up by a host of mules. And on that one, I'd like to say excellent effort by Favela to keeping a hold of that ball. Muleshoe was going after that ball and also the tackle at the same time, and it is really hard as a running back to sit there, tuck it away, and try to keep it protected, especially getting flung around like that. Good pursuit by the Muleshoe defense. But unfortunately, it's second down and 6. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Scoreless we are. We'll be right back for your second quarter of Muleshoe versus Dalhart.
GLM Advertising, Channel 6, and MuleshoeTV.com. Live stream broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules versus Dalhart Wolves football brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe ISD, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, Farmers Insurance and Julie DeBruin, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, McCormick Seeds, Bailey County Farm Bureau and Scott Miller, and Dell Oil Company.
Order of Muleshoe versus Dalhart. Flip sides is what we did. Ball located around the 50. It wasn't too long of a travel. All knotted up at 0 is where we are. Be second down and 6 for Reed. Passing the ball away. Makes it third down and a couple for the Wolves. Once again, Dalhart, short yardage situations. We've always seen the run come from the quarterback. He's taking it, tucked it away. I wouldn't put it past Dalhart, though, to maybe come up with something else on this play. Here we go. Short yard situation. Keeper Reed. Yep, there he goes. He's going to be tackled right at the line. I bet you give him the first down, then they will. First set, or fresh set of downs for the Dalhart Wolves. First in town. Here you go. Hand off to Bailey. Bailey's going to go up the left side, and he's going to get into the round and finally forced out of bounds. It'll be about a 4 or 5 yard gain for the Dalhart team. Here we go. Second down for the Dalhart Wolves. Reed looking. Little bubble screen is going to go out, and it's going to be Nick Reyes who gets there first, and not good enough. Dalhart spins out of that one. Crosby will get the first down. Now approaching the 10-minute mark left in this first half of play. Reed is going to keep it himself. Oh, no, it's going to be a handoff out to number 12. Number 12 is going to get by, put a stiff arm on the Muleshoe Mule. It's going to be Alex Chacon. Forced out of bounds by Irvin Torres. Making second down and about 3 for the Dalhart Wolves. Short yard situation. Once again, we'll see if Dalhart will rely on the run. Haven't seen the pass play actually in a hot second. Here we go. It's going to be a keeper by Reed. Reed's going to go up the left side, and he's going to be about a yard short. Reed short of the first down will make it 3rd down and 1 for the Dalhart Wolves. Both teams have used a timeout so far in this one. They both have 2 left. 3rd down and short. We'll see Reed probably run with this one again, and he will. He's going to take it, and he's going to get tripped up. The turf monster got him. Chalked that one up for a tackle for loss for the Muleshoe turf monster. That's an unfortunate event for Dalhart because now you set a 3rd and short or 3rd and conversion. You lost some yards. Now it's 4th down and 4. Still a short yardage situation, but a little bit harder to run with that one. Here we go. A really tight formation. Little pistol set for the Dalhart Wolves. And Dalhart's going to take another timeout. So that's going to be Dalhart's 2nd timeout of this first half. First time we've seen that. And I think Muleshoe lined up pretty well against it. And coach would say, wait a second. No, this isn't going to work. So Dalhart calling the timeout. 0-0. 8:13 left in the second quarter. Muleshoe kicked it away to start the game, so Muleshoe will get the ball to start the second half of play. And if you're Muleshoe, you would love to get a stop, find a rhythm on offense, get down the field, score. And honestly, Muleshoe has moved the ball pretty okay on offense. Defense is doing a pretty okay job on the field. They're reading the keys right. Dalhart lining up and just being strong up front. They're running down the middle consistently and saying, hey, if you're going to beat us, you're going to have to stop the run. The pass hasn't been there for Dalhart, really. And as a matter of fact, I think I'd stay away from the pass if I was Dalhart. Muleshoe's secondary definitely being very good on their reads on the quarterback and reading where the ball's being thrown. A couple interceptions could have happened. And as a matter of fact, I thought one was caught by Judas Reyes back earlier in the first quarter on that first series, and it was ended up just being a turnover on downs. So here we go, 4th down and 4. Reed dropping back, looking to his left, and he's going to get the pass out, and it's going to be caught for the first down. That's going to be Cade Crosby on the catch. And Cade Crosby with a couple of catches today. The only catches really for Dalhart. First and 10 inside the 20 to Dalhart Wolves go. Here we go. Keeper by Reed. Reed is going to take it, go a couple yards upfield. Up the gut he goes, and it's going to be second down and about 8. Well, they're going to be a little generous with that one. It's going to be second down and 7. $7:35 left in the second quarter. All knotted up at 0, but Dalhart knocking on the door. Muleshoe looking to get a stop. Reed's going to take it up the left side. Good blocks out in front of him. Reed's going to continue to go. Going to be stopped short of the sticks. Going to be 3rd and 1. And not before Reed running up the left side is going to get close to that first down yard marker. He's going to be shy by what is 2 yards. Inside the 10, the Dalhart Wolves go. Here's that pistol formation that we've seen before, and it's going to be a keeper by Reed. Reed's going to take it. He's going to lower his shoulder, and he's going to be in for the touchdown. 6-yard run by the quarterback up the middle. And those will be the first points of the game goes to Dalhart. Alavos to attempt the PAT. Snap is good. Down and blocked. Keeps the score 6-0 in favor of the Dalhart Wolves. Kickoff will come up. Dalhart traveling a far amount on the field to score those points. And, man, they had the ball since about a few minutes left in the first quarter, taking it down to 6 minutes and 43 seconds left in the second quarter. And all Dalhart did was just they would run. And, man, it was a very bad penalty, bad mistake by Muleshoe. It was 3rd and 21 for the Dalhart Wolves. They passed it up the right side. Pass interference called on the pass that was way over the head of the receiver. Gave Dalhart a fresh set of downs, and Dalhart just ran it up the middle almost every play. They didn't pass after that. Down until a few plays left before that touchdown, they got a big pass out to Cade Crosby. Cade Crosby took it and was able to help get a fresh set of downs for the Dalhart Wolves, which led to that little 6-yard run by the quarterback. Here we go, high kick. It's going to go out to Judas Reyes. Judas Reyes is going to send some men out in front of him to lead block, and Judas Reyes needs to turn on the Jets past the 50, finally tackled. Oh, man, he had some lead blockers out in front of him. 17, Ben Meyer on the touchdown-saving tackle for the Wolves, but incredible field possession for Muleshoe. Great run by Judas Reyes. Great vision. He sat there, was patient. Something opened up, and he took it. We go 1st and 10. Nathan Martin's in that quarterback. He's going to hand it off to Daniel Saenz. Daniel Saenz going to go up the left side, and that's the Daniel Saenz that we like to see. Big old chunk of yardage run. About a 5 or 6 yard run. Be a 5-yard run. 2nd down and 5. Martins. Play action. Rolling out. It's going to be past to Sebastian Curvin. Sebastian Curvin is going to finally be taken out of bounds. There's going to be multiple flags on the play, though. So they're going to say offsides and decline on that one. I think it's what it is. Oh, no, ineligible receiver downfield. Be a repeat second down. I definitely thought that I saw him signaling for offsides there for a second, and no, I was wrong. Be a repeat second down, but it'll be second down and 10. Lucky enough, it's just a little 5-yard penalty. Penalty does hurt. Second down and 5 turns to second down and 10. Nathan Martin's at quarterback. To the right of him is Daniel Saenz. Here we go. Nathan looking in trouble. He's going to have to get rid of it. And he does. He's going to get the pass out that is in and out of the hands of Sebastian Kervin, who is open. That was a great pass by Nathan Martins. Incomplete. Third down and 10 for the Muleshoe Mules. And you have to score on this one. If Dalhart gets the ball again, they'll take this to the half. They'll just run and run and run. And third down and 10. Sebastian Kervin, Bone Cincinnati's at the top of your screen. Irvin Torres, Judas Reyes at the bottom of your screen. Martins is your quarterback. And moving to the right of him will be Daniel Saenz. Here we go. Martins looking. Martins is going to take it. He's just going to run with it. And he's going to get upfield a little bit. Needs to tuck the ball away. And he did. It's going to make it 4th down and 7 for Muleshoe. And here comes the punt team. Nathan Martin's a sophomore. Seen him in several games this year. Started a few. Punting into ways, Irvin Torres. Martin's done a really good job this season. Not too much. Little itty-bitty mistakes. And that punt's going to go down. And it's going to go out the back of the end zone. That was almost perfect. So touchback, Dalhart will take over. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 20. Nathan Martins, like I was saying, has done a really good job this season, filling in when he was needed at the quarterback position. Really good passes, some young decisions. You get that with some young quarterback play, but those are easily fixable in practice and honestly with more experience out in the playing field. And you've seen him grow into that position too, throwing the ball away when needed, tucking it away when needed. We go 1st and 10 for Dalhart. There's going to be a little pass out that's going to go out to number 6. It's going to be met immediately. Uriel Vasquez on the big tackle. Little bubble screen, nowhere to go, so it's going to be a no-yard gain. Oh, they're going to give Dalhart a yard. 2nd down and 9. Here you go. Muleshoe stacking the box, and now change of play for the Dalhart offense. Here we go. Looking in trouble. He needs to get rid of it. And that pass is going to be caught. It's going to be Crosby. Crosby over the middle into Muleshoe territory. Taking it deep to the house. Kyler Reed to K. Crosby. Into Muleshoe territory. 4:25 left in the second quarter. First and 10 for the Wolves. If you're Muleshoe, that's not what you wanted. You pushed way too far forward, left the middle open. And that's exactly what Dalhart saw. They ended up bringing a receiver across the middle, and that's all that Kyler Reed needed was to just get the ball across the middle, and he did an excellent job of doing that. That's what led to that big pass play by Cade Crosby. And here we go, delay a game. And boy, that deflates an offense. Delay a game. 1st and 10, now 1st and 15. And even those 5 yards, we've seen that's changed how the play calling is for the Dalhart Wolves, but getting those passes off, we might see something different. Here we go. Run by Reed. Reed is going to finally be hit. He's going to be brought down. Clock will continue to run. 3:30 and counting left in the second quarter. Once again, Muleshoe kicked it off to start the game. They'll receive to start the second half, and Muleshoe would love to go score some points before this first half of football ends. Here we go. Not a free play, no offsides, and that ball is going to be broken up. Judas Reyes on the break up. Oh, wow. And they're saying that the ball was caught. Wow. So Cade Crosby, they're saying he caught it, but the ball came out of his hands. So 1st and 10 for the Dalhart Wolves. Here we go. Pass is going to go into the hands of Cade Crosby. He's finally going to be hit out of bounds. And I have it on replay right here, and I'm going to rewatch this play real quick. That was a wild decision. Coach not happy with the decision either. Here we go. I'm rewatching this play. And Cade Crosby, yeah, he never had possession of the ball, and they're saying he caught it. Wow. Here we go. Keeper. Touchdown, Dalhart. Wow, 0-12, 3:04 left in the second quarter. Going back and rewatching that pass, there was, even if he caught it, he didn't get possession till out of bounds, but he definitely didn't make a catch at all. That ball went into his hands, and before he even took a sip, went out of his hands. Attempting the extra point. This time is good. Makes the score 13-0. So another run up the middle. It's 2 touchdowns on the night for the Dalhart Wolves. Makes the score 0-13. Now Muleshoe definitely has to go down and score before the half to try to tie this one back up. You would love to tie it up before the half ends, but I think at this point you go down, score, try to burn off as much clock as you can, then turn around, get the ball to start the second half, and then go do the same thing, score one more time. Daniel signs to receive the kickoff. Number 14, Avalos, to kick it away for the Wolves. Here you go, a little squib. It's going to go right into the hands of Judas Reyes. Judas Reyes found a seam last time, and let's see if he does this time. And he almost did, and that gets the ball into pretty okay field position to get you started off. You're going to have 2 minutes and 57 seconds to go down and score. First and 10 for Muleshoe. Nathan Martin's at quarterback. To the left of him is Daniel Signs. Muleshoe in desperate need of some points right here. Here we go. Handoff. Daniel Signs up the middle. There he goes. Cross midfield. First down, Muleshoe. It's good enough for a Muleshoe first down into Dalhart territory. Daniel Signs on the carry. Daniel Signs, here we go. And here comes flags. And that ball's going to be coming back. Holding against Muleshoe. 1st and 10 is now 1st and 20. Here we go. 1st and 20 for the Muleshoe Mules. Martins, handoff, Signs, hit in the backfield, and he's going to have nowhere to go. Big loss of yards on the play. Now the ball's back in the Muleshoe territory at the 44. You were inside Dalhart territory, and ball needs to get down to the Dalhart 34, 33-yard line for a first down. 2nd and 23, 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in this first half of play. Muleshoe needing the score before halftime. Here we go. Nathan looking, has a man open. He's just going to decide to take it and run it himself, and he's going to go get a big chunk yardage on the play. And there's going to be flags thrown. So flags on the play. We'll see what those flags are. And Sebastian Kerwin's in at quarterback. Nathan Martin's able to walk to the sideline. So in sportsmanlike conduct on the Dalhart Wolves. So it's a automatic first down. Now give Muleshoe some life on this drive. 1:47 left in the second quarter. Muleshoe trails 0-13. First and 10. Sebastian Kerwin in at quarterback now. Daniel Signs is going to be the running back. Irvin Torres is raised at the bottom of your screen. Ramsey Martinez, Bone Cincineros at the top of your screen. Here we go. Handoff, Daniel Signs. He's going to be hit in the backfield. And Muleshoe's going to take a timeout. Muleshoe taking their second timeout. Has one timeout left. 1:23 left in the second quarter. 0-13 is your score in this one. And definitely a wild one so far. Some crazy calls, some crazy plays have led to the score 0-13. Muleshoe, though, on a really good drive on this one. Nathan Martins came out. We'll see. He's in the huddle now. We'll see if he comes back in at quarterback. If he does, it's a second down and 10. Muleshoe located currently at the 33-yard line. Just totally doable. We've seen Muleshoe pass it deep. And honestly, it's been open a couple of times, but by the time that the play gets open, the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket. And sometimes you have to stand firm in the pocket, make the pass, and it's there. See it right in the middle of the field. There you go. Martin's back in at quarterback. 2nd down and 10 for Muleshoe. 1:23 left in the second quarter. Little pass out to Bone Cincineros. Bone Cincineros is going to be forced out of bounds. So I'm going to bring up 3rd and about 8 for Muleshoe. And this is 4-down territory on this drive at this point. Nathan Martin stepping back, looking. He's going to go out. Caught Sebastian Curvin stepping out of bounds, stopping the clock at 1:12. Great job. That duo right there is terrific. Nathan Martin's out to Sebastian Curvin. We've seen it a couple of times in the past several games. And Sebastian Curvin's just a really big target, has great hands. 1st down for Muleshoe at the 20-yard line. Watch Sebastian Curvin maybe come across the middle, and there he goes. No, it's going to be a block for him. Bone Cincineros catches the pass, and so we get a few yards on the play. Stops the clock at 1:07 left in the second quarter. 0-13 is our score. Muleshoe will receive the ball to start the second half of play. Man in motion, Sebastian Curvin. Nathan Martin's rolling out. Nathan Martin's just going to keep it himself. And he's going to finally be brought down. And final timeout called by Muleshoe. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. Senior night tonight for the Muleshoe Mules. Seniors on the football team are 0 Davian McMullen, 1 Irvin Torres, 2 Judas Reyes, 3 Bone Cincineros, number 8 Justin Dyke, 18 Anthony No, 20 Ryan Clifton, 24 Uriel Vasquez, 30 Isaiah Espinoza, 33 Tate Shipman, 54 Davian Ragsdale, 66 Eric Vasquez, and then 78 Nick Reyes. Honor our seniors tonight is that was at the beginning of the game. Halftime, stick around, make sure for the Mighty M Band. So they have a really great performance. Great performances all season. It's been a joy to watch them play at halftime. Third down and 5 for Muleshoe. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. They trail 0-13, looking for their first points of the game. Will receive the ball to start the second half of Muleshoe versus Dalhart. Here we go. Nathan looking. And he's going to pass an open Sebastian Curvin, and that is over his head. 4th down. Oh, man, that was inches outside the reach of Sebastian Curvin, and it's 4th down and 5, and you have to get this first down here. And this is where you want to stay calm, collective, know where you are. Got to get to the 10. Here we go. Nathan Martin's looking. Going over the middle, and that's going to be caught! Touchdown, Muleshoe! Irvin Torres, 15-yard pass, touchdown to Muleshoe. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. Irvin Torres to attempt the PAT. Snap is good. Kick is up, and it is great. Irvin Torres on that one for the PAT and the catch. 7-13 is your score in favor of the Dalhart Wolves, but great pass over the middle by Nathan Martins. What a great design. You know, you got the Dalhart Wolves who kind of pressed forward. Irvin Torres kind of slipped behind, sat in the back of the end zone. Nathan saw it. A bullet of a pass. It was almost kind of a risky pass too, but that was a great vision for the quarterback, getting it back there to his wide receiver for the touchdown. Attempting the PAT was also Irvin Torres. Gets it through the uprights, makes it 7-13, and 51 seconds left in the second quarter, and Muleshoe will pooch kick it. That's going to go out to number 3, and he's going to be in trouble. He's going to finally be brought down, and they're going to throw flags on that one. Mitchell Bailey on receiving it. There's multiple flags. And it looks like the Dalhart Wolf that was hurt is able to get up on his own. Now, multiple flags on the play. Got to wonder where these are. One was at the tackle. One was kind of off in the distance, and it's going to be on Muleshoe. So Dalhart will now get good field position for their drive if they decide to drive it or decide to take a knee and then take it to the half. They lead 7-13. Kay Crosby tonight has been the wide receiver for the Dalhart Wolves. Standing at 6'3", he's real tall, really a big target. Here we go. Handoff's going to go to Fela, and it's going to be a false start. So false start on the Wolves, and if you're an offense, that's not how you want it to start a drive. But if you're Muleshoe, it's definitely how you want to start a drive. 1st and 15 now for Dalhart. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. Muleshoe's gotten a turnover, I think, in just about every game this year except for this one so far. We definitely come up big for a turnover right now. Oh, 1st and 10, in trouble, needs to get it away, and he does. That's going to be Kay Crosby on the catch, and he's going to finally be brought down right at the sticks. He's going to be about a yard shy, but inbounds. Clock will continue to run, 30 seconds and counting left in the second quarter. And I don't know why we have to stop the clock. There wasn't a first down or anything. I don't know if a timeout was called. I didn't see any signal from the sideline for a timeout, so the officiating crew stopped the clock at 25 seconds. So here we go, 2nd down and 1. Don't know why the clock needed to stop. Here we go, keeper by the quarterback, and you got Davey McMullen in the backfield, 1st down. No, Cantu on the final tackle. Several Mills on the tackle, and here comes the hurry-up offense. 25 seconds left in this one, and Reed's just going to spike it. So it looks like there was a clock error, so they added time to the clock, took it back to 36 seconds. Came back around. Now we're sitting at the correct time at 25 seconds. Second down and 10. Reed in trouble, and he got hit hard. Has an open wide receiver in the backfield, and that's going to be a touchdown. That's going to be Orban Hernandez on the completion. That's going to be a 37-yard touchdown before the half. Attempting the PAT. It's up, and it is good. 22-7 is now your score with 6 seconds left in the first half of play. Man, oh man, he was open. Hernandez got out to the outside, and Muleshoe's cornerback stepped up and left him wide open. He just kept running his route. Deep pass out. Rewatching it right now. And that's that trips. Once again, we've only seen it a couple of times tonight. Both of them have been runs, and it looked like it was going to be a bubble screen. You had the decision to throw it to the bubble screen or get it out to your wide receiver. And it's just number 6, Hernandez, slipping past the safety. The safety ended up stepping up. One receiver ran a little post to the outside, and then another receiver kind of ran a fade, got the attention of the safety on your strong safety, and ended up pulling him with him too. That's what led to that touchdown. 7-20 is your score with 16 seconds left in the second quarter. And, it's going to be a little squib kick, and it's going to go in and out of the hands of the Muleshoe player. It's going to finally be brought down. Let's see, that was number 11, Yatir Kazeda. Flag is on the play. And they're going to wave off the flag. First and 10 for Muleshoe. Got 10 seconds to do something, and I think you got to definitely get out there and try to make a play out of something. Looks like Muleshoe's just going to take the knee. 10 seconds left. And Muleshoe will take the knee in the halftime. 7-20 is your score. Muleshoe trails. They will get the ball to start the second half of play. Stick around for the band. We'll be right back.
ULM Advertising, Channel 6, MuleshoeTV.com, live stream broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules versus Dalhart Wolves football, brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supplies, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe ISD, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, Farmers Insurance and Julie DeBruin, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, McCormick Seeds, Bailey County Farm Bureau, and Scott Miller, and Dell Oil Company.
Racers, start your engines.
Gilliam Advertising, Channel 6, MuleshoeTV.com, live stream broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules versus Dalhart Wolves football, brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe ISD, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, Farmers Insurance and Julie DeBruin, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, McCormick Seeds, Bailey County Farm Bureau and Scott Miller, and Dell Oil Company.
score. Daniel Sainz back to receive. Kicking it away is number 14, Angel Avalos. Lots of scoring going on in the second quarter. River Road, 6-yard run by quarterback. Second was another quarterback run, a little short run also. And then 37-yard touchdown pass with 16 seconds left in the half. One touchdown by Muleshoe. Of course, coming from Nathan Martins out to Irvin Torres. That was a 15-yard pass with 51 seconds left in the second quarter. Makes the score 7-20. Muleshoe kicked off to start the football game. To receive it is what they did right now. Flag on the play. So we will retry for another kick, and Muleshoe looking to get some better field position. Now, the key to success here in this second half, from what we've learned from Dalhart, is got to find the open man in the backfield for passing. The pass has been there all night. Got to settle in and find your open receiver. The run game has been there here and there. If you get to the outside, Dalhart has not been able to contain Muleshoe from the outside. Inside runs have not worked too well. Dalhart's been able to get in the backfield several times. Now, offensively, Dalhart has stuck to the run, running it up the gut, and honestly, we didn't think that they would stick too much to the pass. They've been in pistol, but seen a trips bunch formation 3 times in this game by Dalhart, and had 3 different situations for each one. One was a run, one was a bubble screen, and then one was that big touchdown that they have, little squib kick. Going to go out to Judas Reyes. Judas Reyes is going to take it. Run up the right side. There he goes. Has a little bit of a hole, and he's going to be brought down. Gets across the 40 to about the 42, 43-yard line. Now, the thing that to stop Dalhart is I think you had enough to go in the halftime, sit there and make the adjustments that you needed to stop the offense. And in all honesty, it's just filling the right gaps and having your middle linebackers step up when they need to, but also understand that the pass can happen at any point. Nathan Martin's coming out, and it looks like Daniel Sainz going to be to the right of him. Bone Cincinnati serving Torres at the top of your screen. Sebastian Curvin and Judas Reyes at the bottom of your screen. Here we go, quick pass. And that's going to be a deep pass out, and that's going to be almost caught. Bone Cincinnati's had a stop, and I thought he got grabbed on that play, but no good on the pass. 11:48 is where the clock will be stopped. It'll be second down and 10. Nathan Martins had a couple options on that one. He could chose the deep option. He had Sebastian Curvin on the bubble screen. Could have got you a couple yards, but come out guns blazing. 3-man front for the Dalhart Wolves. Here we go. Handoff. Daniel Sainz is going to go up on the outside. Cut it up now. And he's going to get some big yardage. Sebastian Curvin pulling him forward. And you want to see teammate work. That's a play right there. Sebastian Curvin grabbing Daniel Sainz and dragging him towards the first down. Gets about 3 or 4 extra yards on that one. First down for Muleshoe. Now set up at the Dalhart 46. Washbone Cincinnati's lone receiver at the top of your screen. Also, Sebastian Curvin in the wing normally slips out, then all of a sudden a quick pass. Irvin Torres, really good blocking down low by Judas Reyes. Great blocking leads to a very big gain. That's going to lead to about 5 yards, 6 yards. No, 5 yards. Second down and 5 for the Muleshoe Mules. Once again, really good blocking down low. Gave an opportunity for some good chunk yardage right there. Got the stack of Judas Reyes, Irvin Torres at the bottom of your screen. Bone Cincinnati's lone receiver at the top of your screen. Sebastian Curvin at the right wing. Sainz to the left of Martins. Here we go. Little pump fake. And Martins just going to take it himself, and he's going to put his head down and go, and there are flags everywhere. That's in the area of holding. And I think that's what it's going to end up being. Yeah, they're signaling holding. So holding on Muleshoe, and that hurts a lot. 2nd and 5, and it's now 2nd and 15. Here we go. 2nd and 15. Clock will run. 11:30 left in this third quarter. I wonder if you find something up the seam. Got cover 2 for the defense right now with a 3-man front, sending Sebastian Curvin to the other side of the wing. Here we go. There we go. Sebastian Curvin's open. Nathan Martin's just going to take it himself. Really good blocks up front. Nathan Martin is saying, hey, get out in front, block. Bones finally gets out there to get a block for him. That's going to be good enough for a first down. I'll tell you what, Nathan Martin's ran for way more than the 15 yards that they needed for the first down. He came across field from one end to the other and was able to get it. I think Bones Centenario was waiting to see what he was going to do. Nathan finally pointed saying, hey, block out in front of me and I'll cut behind you. And that's exactly what he did. Great recognition. Had a couple options there once again. Nathan in trouble. Nathan getting to the outside, and he's just going to take it himself and run. Tucks the ball in. Gets tackled. Big gain on the play. And now what this is going to do for the defense, this is going to cause the defensive ends to not overpress and try to keep Nathan Martins contained, and maybe even cause a middle linebacker to sit there and spy on Martins, which you're hoping will open up that midfield. Here we go. Handoff, Signs. Signs is going to cut up the left side, and he's going to finally be brought down. It's good enough for a first down and a little bit more. Yeah, going back and looking back at that play, Nathan Martin's pointing, hey, block for me, block for me. From a couple plays ago, for give Muleshoe that first down. First down here, Daniel Signs, big run, 1st and 10. Martins, play action, rolling out. Sebastian Curvin, caught, flag, and this will be coming back. I wonder if they're going to call holding on Muleshoe once again. Let's see. It's usually in the area where it is. Oh no. Illegal procedure on Muleshoe. It's a second illegal procedure penalty. It'll be a little 5-yard penalty. And once again, that hurts. Doesn't hurt as bad as a holding. Makes it 1st and 15. And Muleshoe, a lot of options right now. Dalhart still running a 3-man front. Here we go. Showing blitz. Nathan Martin's in trouble. He's going to be sacked. That is number 8, Wesley Rice, on the sack. And that's not what you want. That is going to cause a 2nd down and very long for Muleshoe now. 10 minutes approaching left in the third quarter. Muleshoe trails 7-20 in this one. And at that point, I mean, if you're Nathan Martins or the offensive line, what happened there is Rice ended up stepping up. He was set as a middle linebacker, came across his outside edge of one of his defensive linemen. Big run by Daniel Signs. Here we go. Daniel Signs puts his hat down, sends the truck stick, gets in between the sticks, and it's going to make it a 3rd down and very manageable for Muleshoe. There's going to be a flag on the play. And that could be in the area of face mask or anything like that. And they're pointing towards Muleshoe. And I don't know what's going to happen here. Personal foul. Face mask on Dalhart. So fresh set of downs for Muleshoe. That's going to push the ball inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal for the Mules. Ball will be located, I think, right at about the 8 or 9 yard line. And we'll mark it at the 8. First down, Muleshoe at the 8. The first and goal for Muleshoe. Like I was saying before, on plays like that, handoff Daniel Sines going up the left side, and he's going to be tackled for a loss. Second and goal, 10 to go. Oh, they're going to be moving back even further. Oh, man. Now they're going to mark him back at the 10. They started moving past the 10 towards the 12. Here we go. Second down. Goal. Ball located at the 10. Last time you were here, you saw Irvin Torres get a touchdown. Just kind of slipped behind the defense. Defense pressed forward. Here we go. Nathan Martins. There it is. Nathan's probably just going to take it himself. There he goes. Outside edge, and he shifts around. Down at the 1. I thought he reached across. Oh, man, he had everyone on skates right there for a second. Nathan Martins comes around, goes up the left side. For a second there, he did have Irvin Torres, and he decided to tuck it and run with it. Oh, here we go. Sebastian Curvin in at quarterback. Nathan Martins now at a wide receiver, and here he comes. Sebastian Curvin diving forward. Touchdown, Muleshoe. 1-yard run, Sebastian Curvin. And that was a great job. I mean, that was quick, too. Coach says, Sebastian, take the ball, put your hat down, and let's do it. And Sebastian Curvin's been great with that. Irvin Torres to attempt the PAT. Oh, bad snap, and here we go. Bone Cincinnati is going to have to get rid of it, and he's just going to run it himself, and he gets it. 2-point conversion. Something out of nothing. 15-20 is now your score. Oh boy, oh boy. And now things got interesting. Muleshoe will now kick it away, and notes for the Muleshoe offense. I don't think I was able to finish. So many plays happened so fast in a short span of time. Like I was saying before, when number 8 was stepping up like that, it's up to Nathan Martins to yell at his offensive line and be like, hey, hot Mike. There he is. He's right there. Got to be able to make those split decisions in seconds and avoid big sacks like that. Nathan Martins, great on the night. Couple first downs, some big passes, some big runs, some good decisions he's made to get some extra yardage too. And most importantly, he's kept the ball tucked away. Last week, couple fumbles caused by Nathan Martins, and it was just poor execution on ball handling. He had the ball way outside of his body, but now you see him. Ball's a lot more secured. Really good job by Nathan Martins, number 5. Touchdown by number 7, Sebastian Curvin. Extra point attempt was good for 2 points. It was a bad snap. Bone Cincinnati ended up taking it in himself. And here we go. Kick is going to be away. That is going to go out to number 9. That is Crosby. And Crosby's going to get hit. He's not going to get past the 30. They're going to probably mark him down right at the 29 or maybe right at the 30. So now notes for the Muleshoe defense. Bend, do not break. A team that sits there and runs up the middle consistently will be successful every now and then, but you got to find a way to get some tackles for loss. Turn 1st and 10s into maybe 2nd and 12s, 2nd and 15s if you can, or even find ways to read your keys on the pass and see if you can come up with an interception. Muleshoe's yet to get a turnover in this game, which is odd for the defense. I think they're averaging a few per game right now. Here we go. That's what you wanted. Getting in the backfield. Wow. Herrera on the tackle for loss. I'm sorry, that's 22. Noah Cantu. What was I saying? Second down and long for the Dalhart Wolves. Now you got to read your keys. Make sure that no passes come behind you. Reed at quarterback. Bailey is the running back. Here we go. Reed looking. No play action. He's going to get his pass out, and that pass is going to be no good. Intended for Vivela. Third down and 17 now for Dalhart. Great momentum shift in this one so far. You want to make sure that nobody gets behind you on this one. Third and long. No passes. And honestly, the person you want to look for is out there at the top of your screen. That's Cade Crosby, the lone receiver. And here's that trip set we saw before. So what happened last time is number 6 slipped out, number 1 stayed put, and number 12 cut to the inside towards the middle of the field, and it left one of them open. Here we go. And that's exactly what we're going to see. That ball is in the air, almost intercepted. Jaxer Lopez, Nick Reyes in the backfield. 4th down and long, and the punt team will come out for Dalhart. Big turnaround for the Muleshoe defense. Great job reading your keys, getting in the backfield, causing a 2nd down and long. What did I say was the keys for Muleshoe to be successful? Don't make it 2nd down and long. Make them have to fight for those extra yards. Really pass the ball. Here we go. Botch snap is going to be a short punt. Land at their own 44. And it won't even go past midfield. Muleshoe will start out at the Dalhart 48-yard line. Kudos to the defense. They get a gold star on that drive. Great job all around by everyone. The secondary, in the trenches, and the middle linebackers. 7:16 left in the third quarter. 15-20 is your score in favor of the Wolves. Here we go. You're going to have to get rid of that one. Daniel Signs, big loss on the play. He did get hit. For progress won't make it that bad. Second down and 19 for Muleshoe. And now Dalhart returning the favor. And that's not where you want to be if you're an offense. You want to stay in between the 6 on 2nd down, but now you're outside the 6, 2nd down, and very long for Muleshoe. Martins and company looking off to the side. Bone Cincinnati, Irvin Torres, top of your screen. Sebastian Curvin's at the wing. Here we go. Handoff to Daniel Signs. Daniel Signs has a hole, and he's going to put his hat down, get in between the sticks again, down to the 45-yard line. We'll make it 3rd down and somewhat manageable. About 3rd down and 6. I'm sorry, 3rd down and 7. Clock approaching the 6-minute mark left in the third quarter. Muleshoe trails by 5. And here we go. If you're Nathan, don't take a sack. Try to get rid of it or try to run. Here we go. Quick out and intended receiver Sebastian Curvin. That pass was at his feet. And here comes the punt team. Oh, man. Sebastian Curvin was open. Nathan Martins just got to settle down, plant your feet, make the correct pass on that one. So 4th down and 7. Muleshoe will punt it away. Nobody back to receive for Dalhart. And there he goes. Irvin Torres is going to take off. He has a 1st down. And more. 1st down, Muleshoe down to the 29-yard line. 4th and 7. And Irvin Torres looked like he was fixing to punt it away. Said, wait a second. Hole opened up and then just open real estate for him. And he is one of those players where when he is out in the open, he's already going 100 miles an hour. This drive stays alive for Muleshoe. Martins, handoff, Signs, up the left side. Good blocks ahead. Signs sticks his hat down. Big run by Daniel Signs. That's going to be about an 8-yard gain. It's going to be a 9-yard gain. It's going to be a second down and 1 for the Muleshoe Mules. Ball located at the 21-yard line. Irvin Torres, Bone Cincinnati's wide receivers at the top of your screen. Judas Reyes is the wide receiver at the bottom. Sebastian Curvin in motion. Handoff to Daniel Signs again. Signs has a first down. Signs going up the left side. So good enough for the Muleshoe first down. Don't know what the officiating crew is discussing. Clock will continue to run. 5:40 left in the third quarter. Muleshoe trails by 5, 15-20, looking to take the momentum and take the lead in this one. Ball at the 18. Martins, handoff, Signs. Signs up the middle, Signs. Gain of a few. Gain of really 1 makes it second down and 9. Dalhart defense tired, hands on their hips. And if you played football, you know that feeling. You got to dig deep, get some mental toughness. Judas Reyes in motion. Little fake pitch, and he's going to go over the middle. Touchdown, Muleshoe, 17 yards. Martins connects with Bones Cincinnati. Muleshoe looks like they're going to go for 2 on this one. 21-20 is your score. And timeout Muleshoe. Muleshoe will take their first timeout of the half. So let's see. We have Irvin Torres with the touchdown, senior. Bone Cincinnati with the touchdown, senior. Have 2 seniors with touchdowns tonight. The other one coming from number 7, Sebastian Curvin, the junior. And boy, we would love to see Judas Reyes get a touchdown tonight. Maybe even see something along the lines of like Davian McMullen or Nick Reyes, Eric Vasquez, or Davian Ragsdale on that defensive side. Pick up a ball, take it to the house. That would be really fun to watch on senior night for this terrific group of kids that are out on the field in the black and white. 4:47, and Muleshoe will go for 2 backs in the backfield. Here we go. It's going to be Irvin Torres, and he's going to pass it. And that is caught, and there's going to be a flag on the play. Bone Cincinnati with the 2-point conversion, and I don't know what the flag is. That's kind of in the secondary-ish. I didn't see any holding. So another illegal procedure on Muleshoe. And I think coach is asking what was wrong, what was who, and where was who. That's the 3rd penalty like that tonight. And that was a well drawn up play by the coaches. Boy, here comes Sebastian Curvin. Now about 20 seconds to get the play off, plenty of time. Out comes Ramsey Martinez. Here we go, get the... And I don't know why you throw a flag there. The officiating crew stopped Muleshoe from being able to snap the ball to allow a player to come out for. And I know the rule is if Muleshoe makes a sub, then the other team can make a sub. But man, oh man, Dalhart came out with like 5 seconds before the play needed to go and subbed out a player. Here we go. Just try it one more time. 2-play conversion. Nathan Martins is going to be driven out, and he's going to have to recognize where he is, and he's going to be tackled. No good on the 2-point conversion. But other than that, Nathan Martin, 17-yard pass out to number 3, Bone Cincinnati for the Muleshoe touchdown. Makes it 21-20 in favor of your Muleshoe Mules. Penalties have been what has been really Muleshoe tonight on offense and on defense. Some big penalties that definitely make a difference in the game. So Muleshoe, once again, notes for the defense, and I think on this one you have to recognize and be able to come out and bend and not break, and definitely understand where everyone is at every moment, and definitely keep K. Crosby in check. Irvin Torres to kick it away. Cordova to receive the ball. Has not made it back to him so far. Has been Bailey a few times who has gotten the receptions for the kicking, for the receiving team for Dalhart. And that kick is going to go directly into the hands of Crosby. Crosby's going to be patient. He's going to take what he can. Boy, oh boy, the Muleshoe defense is fired up coming out. It's like they're excited to come out and see this offense for Dalhart. 4:42 left in the third quarter. Muleshoe leads 21-0. Muleshoe, all the momentum in the world, and honestly, you kind of feel just a tad momentum shift on that 2-point conversion. Several penalties that hurt Muleshoe there, and I think if you're the defense, you come out and make good. Reed at quarterback going to send a man in motion. And Reed's just going to keep himself, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, but he'll get a couple of yards. Let me go for 3, 2nd down and 7 for the Wolves. Crosby, lone receiver at the bottom of your screen. Watch him. Here we go, 2nd down. Bailey to the left of Reed. Reed, and no, play action over the middle. It's going to go out to number 6. That's going to be Hernandez. Good enough for a 1st down. Put the ball right into Muleshoe territory, located at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wolves. Clock will now continue to run. Under 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Dalhart looking to answer. 2 unanswered touchdowns so far for Muleshoe. Reed, little pitch. It's going to go out to Crosby. Crosby's going to be hit from behind. I'm sorry, that's not Crosby. It's Favela, number 1. So it'll be a gain of about 5 or 6. So it'll be 2nd down and 5. So gain of 5 on the play. Little end round. And be careful, watch Crosby. Crosby's always the lone receiver. He's looking at the bottom of your screen. Muleshoe's defense kind of looks a little confused there. And they're going to get ahead, but not before. Looks like the quarterback. Couple missed tackles. Kyler Reed ducks his head down and is able to get a few extra yards. So make it 3rd down and about 3 for the Wolves. If you're Muleshoe, you want to get some loss of yardage here or kind of cause some disarray. Crosby, lone receiver at the top of your screen, and nobody else is with him but the cornerback. Let's see. No, it's going to be a keeper by the quarterback again, and he's going to be hit. Jackster Lopez getting in the backfield and then dragging Kyler Reed back, allowing his team to come in and finish off whatever was needing to get done on the tackle. Well, they're going to give Kyler Reed some yards. It's going to be 4th down and 2, so they give Kyler Reed a yard on the play. And it looked like he was hit at the line of scrimmage and was driven backwards. And coach is not too thrilled about that one either. So Dalhart will now take a timeout. It'll be their first timeout of the second half of play. 1:38, 21-20 in the third quarter is what is left. 4th down and 2 is what Dalhart will face. Muleshoe live stream broadcast of Muleshoe versus Dalhart is brought to you by Barrett Produce, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Shipman's Body Shop Autoplex, Bailey County Electric, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe ISD, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Edward Jones, Stephen Dement, Farmers Insurance, Julie DeBruin, Irrigation Pumps and Power, McCormick Seed, Bailey County Farm Bureau Scott Miller, and Dell Oil Company. 21-20, third quarter, 1:38 left in it. 4th and 2 is what the Wolves are facing, and Muleshoe looking to get a turnover on downs. Fans are on their feet. It is loud. Here he comes. 1st down, Wolves, and more. Good blocks up front is the story on that one. And all the offensive line for the Wolves are doing is just kind of packing together, pushing forward, and then allowing the quarterback to get a big run, big lead on that one. And of course, you got a lot of people on that line right now. Two running backs, Favela, the other one. Here we go. Extra blocker, and Reed is going to be in trouble, and he's going to get to the outside edge. And he's finally going to be brought down. Not before he gets a 1st down. Once again, no turnovers for Muleshoe's defense so far in this one. That is odd. See very few times that this happened, and here we go. Pass out, little bubble screen. Good for some good yardage. Make it 2nd down and 1 for the Wolves. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. 10 seconds left in the third quarter. And I think they're going to let this one run out. And they will. 21-20 as we go into the fourth quarter. We have a close one. Stick around. We'll be right back for your fourth quarter of Muleshoe versus Dalhart.
PLM Advertising, Channel 6, and MuleshoeTV.com. Live stream broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules versus Dalhart Wolves football brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe ISD, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, Farmers Insurance and Julie DeBruin, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, McCormick Seeds, Bailey County Farm Bureau and Scott Miller, and Dell Oil Company.
Welcome back for the start of your fourth quarter. 21-20 is what we have. Muleshoe leads. Dalhart knocking on the door. Muleshoe looking to get a stop. Quarterback keeper by Reed. Reed is going to take it up the right side, and he's going to barely get back to the line. There's going to be a flag on the play. Boys, second down and 1. And you would love to see this go against the Wolves and take you back to maybe second down and 11. Let's see what it is. And that's what it is. It's holding against Dalhart. Second down and 1 will be second down and 11. If you're just now tuning in, 21-20. Fourth quarter is where we're at. 11:50 and counting left in the ball game. Muleshoe leads. Second down and 11. Muleshoe defense looking to get a stop, get the ball back into the offense hands. Here we go. Reed over the middle and big tackle by Judas Reyes. Once again, there he is, Cade Crosby, and you have to keep tabs on him at all times. Really good wide receiver, big target on the field, and he's been targeted multiple times tonight and has caught many passes. Third down and 6. And normally it's third down and 2, third down and 4. And you see the Dalhart Wolves run with it. This is 4 down territory, though. And I bet you that they're going to run. No, it's going to be Reed who keeps it, and Reed's going to get to the outside edge. That's good enough for a first down and a little bit more. Pocket collapses, and he's going to take it and run it himself inside the 10. Dalhart goes. First and goal for the Wolves. And this is where you got to be really patient if you're the Muleshoe defense. You want to read your keys, keep tabs on Crosby. Orban Hernandez, the tight end out there at number 6. He has a couple plays where he's blocked and then slipped out. Keep an eye on that one too. Here we go. Handoff is going to go out to Favela. Favela, nowhere to go. Matter of fact, they're going to say a loss on the play. Second down and goal at the 9. Once again, if you're Muleshoe, you can get a stop down here. It's a great position to be in. You would love to get the ball back, kind of drive it downfield methodically. They got to take care of business down here at the goal line first. Bear's going to keep it himself. Bears is going to be brought down. Davian McMullen, Noah Cantu in the backfield, getting the big tackle. Sebastian Curvin, I think, was also in there, along with the host of Mules. And there's going to be an injured Muleshoe player on the field. 9:41 left in the fourth quarter. 21-20 is your score. Kind of notes on this one so far. If you're Muleshoe's defense, you definitely want to kind of keep doing what you're doing on these set of downs right here, not letting anything on the outside, not letting good tonight. Of course, the one touchdown, passing touchdown, goes out to Orban Hernandez. Back in the second quarter, that was a well written up play. Back with only, I think there was 16 seconds left in the second quarter on that big pass. Noah Cantu able to get up on his own. Walking on his own, he's walking to the sideline. Here we go, 3rd down and 12. Kyler Reed at quarterback. Bailey, the running back, to the left of him. Reed looking, and he's just going to heave it out there, and that ball is going to be broken up. Ramsey Martinez on the pass breakup, and I thought for a second there he was going to take that with him. And honestly, I think that was the Dalhart team taking the switching over to defense there for a second, becoming a middle linebacker. They're going to attempt a field goal. And if you're Muleshoe, don't take it out of the ordinary for it to be a fake too, but definitely want to get in there. Crowd is loud. Angel Lavos to attempt the 3-point try. Here we go. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. So with the field goal, Dalhart will take a lead, 23-21, with 9:30 left in the first quarter. In the fourth quarter, excuse me. So for the Muleshoe offense, definitely goal number 1, come out and score. I think goal number 2 is burn as much time as he can off this clock and force Dalhart to have to drive it down the field. They've been able to get some deep passes out. A couple passes were questionable. Muleshoe able to drive it down the field methodically. And of course, right here, Dalhart known to kick the onside a couple of times. You want to be ready for that one too. Cold, chilly night tonight under the Friday night lights. Wind is now calm. Started this game, wind was blowing really strong. It was blowing right to left on your screen. Now really calm, and it's kind of helped the temperature a little bit. It is still really cold outside. Temperature is driven into the 40s right now. Here we go. Kick is going to go up, and that's going to go out to Irvin Torres. Irvin Torres finding a hole. Good blocks out in front of him. Irvin Torres, shoelace tackled, or really tackled by the back of his jersey. But once again, gives Muleshoe great field position. Ball will be located at the 37. I think keys for this one is don't turn over the ball. If you're Nathan Martins and you're going to run with it, tuck it away. Make good decisions. Throw it away when you need to. And now here we go. 4-man front for the Wolves. Here you go. Daniel Signs with the carry, and he's going to lose some yardage. 1st and 10 is now 2nd and 11. Clock will continue to run as we approach the 9-minute mark left in the fourth quarter. Muleshoe trails by 2. Second down, 11. Martins. Weird snap out to number 2, Juice Reyes, and he is going to be tackled finally, but gets some big yardage, makes it 3rd down and manageable. $8:30 left in the fourth quarter. Clock continuing to run. Irvin Torres, Ramsey Martinez, the wide receivers at the bottom of your screen. Sebastian Curvin at the wing. Judas Reyes at the top of your screen. Nathan Martin's quarterback, left of him is Daniel Saenz. It's going to be a handoff to Saenz, and Saenz is in trouble. No, he's not. There he goes. Finds a hole. Oh, man. Dalhart got in the backfield quick, and I think they just overstepped a little too much. Gave that open space for Daniel Saenz to cut it up. And that's why Daniel Saenz all season sitting there, being patient, finding the right hole, and making something out of nothing is what he's done. Under 8 minutes left in this one. Here we go. Got a 3-man front for Dalhart. Got the blitzer number 8. He's going to come across. Watch him. Here he comes. Yep. Daniel Saenz on the carry, nowhere to go. Going to be a loss of 2 on that play. 2nd down and 12. Clock approaching the 7-minute, 20-second mark left in the fourth quarter. Muleshoe plays the cards right. They can definitely go down and score. And leave very little time left for Dalhart. Dalhart use the timeout, so they only have 2 timeouts left. Muleshoe also with 2 timeouts left in this one. 2nd down. Nathan Martin's looking. Pass over the middle. Open is Sebastian Curvin. There he goes. He's going to be tackled finally from behind. And he was grabbed by his horse collar and brought down. No flag on the play, but inside the 5, the Muleshoe Mules go. Nathan Martin's connection with Sebastian Curvin. Here we go. 1st and goal. Clock will run under 7 minutes. Hand off. Daniel Saenz. Daniel Saenz is going to be hit in the backfield, and he's going to, everyone say he's going to be down at the 6. 2nd down and goal at the 6 now. Went from the 3 to the 6, lost at 3. I mean, this 4-down territory, but you would love to probably burn a little bit more time while you're down here. Clock continued to run, 6:15 and counting. Here we go, handoff to Daniel Saenz. Daniel Saenz going to be hit in the backfield once again. 3rd down and 9 after a big loss on the play. I'm sorry, 3rd down and 8. Man, oh man, you would need a score on this one right here. Here we go. Coach not liking what he sees. Players looking over. Sebastian Curvin, Ramsey Martinez, wide receivers at the bottom of your screen. Judas Reyes, Irvin Torres, receivers at the top of your screen. Here we go. It's going to be a pass. Nathan Martin's in trouble, and he's going to be tackled for a big loss. 5:20 left in this one. 4th and goal. Ball now located at the 14. So you have 1st and goal at the 3, and a series of bad plays now takes you back to 4th and goal back at the 13. And you have to get in if you're Muleshoe. The momentum should. Oh, no. Irvin Torres is going to come out to try a 3-point attempt. Here we go. Snap is good. Kick is going to be up, and it's left. No good. Keeps the score 21-23, 4:47 left in the fourth quarter, and the air in the stadium is deflated on this side of the field. And at this point, it's the defense that's going to have to dig deep, find something out of nothing, and see if they can force a turnover on this one. Kyler Reed at quarterback. To the right of him is going to be Mitchell Bailey. Keep an eye on Cade Crosby, though. Here you go. High snap. It's going to go out to Kyler Reed, and he's going to be taken down. Not before he gets a gain of about 4. 2nd down and 6 for the Wolves. Clock now approaching the 4-minute, 30-second mark. Reed and company looking off to the sideline, not like what they see. Bailey comes across to the right side of Reed now. Reed looking, quick pass out. That's going to go out to Crosby. Crosby's going to take it. He's going to be about, I think, a yard shy of the stick. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 1 for the Wolves. Under 4 minutes is where we are now in the 4th quarter. Muleshoe trails 21-23. It was 3rd and goal for the Muleshoe offense, and a series of plays led them back to 4th and goal at the 13. Missed 3-point attempt, gave the ball back to Dalhart, which is where we're at now. And timeout Dalhart. Dalhart will take their 2nd timeout. So if you're Muleshoe, you got to rally around the defense. Leadership is going to have to step up and get the guys going, get the guys pumped up. Let's get a stop down here. If you can get a loss of yardage, 3rd and 1, take it back to maybe 4th and 5, 4th and 4. The coach has to question about going for it because you give Muleshoe the ball back inside the 30. Dalhart will definitely probably punt it away. Not out of the ordinary for Dalhart to go for it on 4th down, even at like 4th and 4. But you would definitely need to find some negative yardage on this next play. Get a big momentum shift. Muleshoe defense, still no turnovers on the night, and Muleshoe has had a turnover in every game this season so far. And if you're Muleshoe's defense, it's time to dig deep, dig your heels in, and let's go. 3rd down and 1. Reed in the pistol. Here we go. Reed is going to get hit in the backfield, but he's going to drive forward, and that's good enough for a 1st down. And there's going to be a flag on the play. Multiple flags, even flying from the back judge. And that came as the play was ending, and I don't know what the flags are for. And they're going to have to, officiating crew's going to have to congregate together to figure out what they're for also. And the only thing I can think of is that that's in the area of holding. And they're pointing towards Muleshoe. So personal foul, face mask on Muleshoe. Man, oh man. 3:15 left in the 4th quarter. Muleshoe trails 21-23. So automatic 1st down, takes the ball to midfield. Once again, you want to keep tabs on Cade Crosby. Clock will continue to run. Muleshoe has 2 timeouts left. Here we go. It's going to be a keeper by Reed. Reed is in the open field, open space. 1st down across the 40. Down to the 36. And Dalhart, kind of similar to what we saw in the River Road game. Line up under center, kind of have multiple backs in the backfield, running it up the gut. The quarterback keeping it running himself. There's one thing you kind of don't want Kyler Reed to do on this drive is pass it. He has had several close calls with interceptions. Here we go. 2 men in the backfield. It's going to be a keeper by Reed again. Reed is going to take it, and he's going to finally be brought down. And Muleshoe is going to take their second timeout. Stops the clock at 2:30. So Muleshoe's defense once again got to come out and find a way to get a stop. If you're really wanting something, it's a turnover. Muleshoe's not had a turnover in this game so far, and you would definitely love to see it. Second down and 6 is what we will come back to for the Wolves. And Muleshoe tonight, really not. A lot of penalties tonight is what has riddled the offense and the defense. Allowing 4th down conversions, a couple of 3rd down and long conversions, and then also on the Muleshoe side, you know, get the big plays, big first downs and stuff, and then it brings you all the way back. 1st and 10s turn into 1st and 20s, and that definitely messes up your whole tempo and rhythm of the game. 2:30 left in the 4th quarter. 2nd down and 6 for the Wolves. Here we go. Getting in the backfield. There we go. Davian McMullen. Tackle for loss will make it 3rd down and long. So now Muleshoe will call another timeout. So if you were Muleshoe on that one, you did exactly what you wanted to do. You turned 2nd and manageable into 3rd and long, 3rd and 8. Once again, probably 4 down territory unless if you get it outside the sticks. Or if you can keep it 3rd and 8, maybe. We don't know which way the Dalhart offense is going to go. Muleshoe uses its last timeout. Dalhart still has a timeout in this one. 3rd down and 8 is what they're going to face. 21-23 is the score in favor of the Wolves. Boy, oh boy, if you're the Muleshoe defense, you kind of almost want to see Kyler Reed have to throw it and kind of force something that maybe you can get a pick on. And here comes that bunch trip set that we have seen multiple times tonight, and multiple different plays from each one. Here we go, and it's going to be a run one more time, and there's a flag on the play. And I didn't see anyone offsides. And I think it was a formation issue for the Wolves. Let's see. Fishing Crew's going to come over and talk to Coach about it. And I was kind of wondering the same thing, if there was enough people on the line of scrimmage. And yeah, that's going to hurt you if you're Dalhart. If you're Muleshoe, that is great. Makes it 3rd down and very long. 3rd and 13, 2:22 left in the 4th quarter. Now the fans are on their feet. The Muleshoe defense has a spark. Let's see it ignite into a fire if we can. Here we go. Bunch set one more time. Now they're lined up correctly. Here we go. It's going to be a keeper by Reed. Reed has a little open space, and he's going to be tackled. It's 4th down. And I would almost say that that's too much of a run. 4th down and 5. You had him outside the sticks. Now it's 4th and manageable, and we've seen Dalhart go for it right here. Clock now running under the 2-minute mark. And Dalhart's just going to let this one run out, take their timeout. Dalhart will now take their final timeouts. No more timeouts left in this one. 1:37 left in the 4th quarter. 21-23, 4th and 5 is what Dalhart's facing. Now the question is Dalhart going to write something up, or are they going to just try to pin Muleshoe deep? Try to get a little punt out, pin Muleshoe deep, and force Muleshoe's offense to make some plays downfield. Muleshoe's offense is going to have to come out in 2-minute drill with no timeouts. Dalhart, however, successful a lot on 4th down, especially on like 4th downs like this. 4th down and 5, 4th down and 4. We've seen it several times tonight. Here we go, 4th down. It is 4th and 6, actually. Fans are on their feet. It is loud and rowdy. Here we go, 4th down. Reed looking. Reed going over the middle. No good. Turnover on downs. Muleshoe will get the ball at the 32-yard line with 1:33 left in the 4th quarter. Now here comes the Muleshoe offense. Defense coming to the side celebrating. Take a breather on that last play. Great job on reading your keys. Now it is time for the Muleshoe offense to come out, and let's see if they could put together a game-winning drive. And you can actually feel the momentum shift in this one. Everyone on their feet. Fans are rocking and rolling. Here we go. Nathan Martin's looking, has nowhere to go, and he's just going to take it and run it himself, and he's just going to run out of bounds, gets up to the 40. Stops the clock at 1:27. And that may be what you might have to do a couple of times if you're Nathan Martins. Don't sit back in the pocket too long. Either get rid of it or go get you some extra yardage, but make sure that you step out of bounds. Here we go, 2nd down. Here comes the blitz. Oh no, 3 men. Oh, almost tipped away, almost into the hands of Irvin Torres. Third down and 2, and I think at this point you try to get the 1st down, get you a new set of yards, spike the ball. Here we go. Nathan Martin's in trouble, and there he goes. He's going to try to go forward, and he gets a pass off to Sebastian Curvin. Sebastian Curvin's going to get out of bounds. 1:13 left in the 1st quarter. 1st down, Muleshoe. Here we go. Nathan Martin's looking. He's going to heave it deep. Bone Cincineros. Oh, no good on the catch. 1:06 left in the 4th quarter. Second down and 10. 1:06 left in this one. Let's go offense is what the fans in the stands. Low snap. Nathan Martins comes up with it. And he's going to make one man miss, make another man miss. Oh my goodness, there he goes. Extra yardage, makes something out of nothing, gets out of bounds. 1 minute left in the fourth quarter. Third down and about 4 or 5. You have 60 seconds left to get into the end zone or either kick a field goal. Here we go. Bone Cincinnati's first down. Mules going out of bounds. And that's great play design. You're allowing Nathan Martins saying, hey, they're going to not press. We're going to give 3 yards to Bone Cincinnati's, get the pass out to him, get him out bounds. Fresh set of downs for Muleshoe. Clock at 56 seconds. Here we go. Nathan Martin's in trouble with open field in front of him. Pass to Irvin Torres. Open field. Touchdown. 29 yards. 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Muleshoe takes the lead. Nathan Martins rolls out. Has nothing. Starts running. People press forward. And next thing you know, he has an open wide receiver for the touchdown. Muleshoe's going to go for 2 points on this one. Martins looking, rolling out, in trouble. Here he goes, has a little bit of open space, and he's going to dive forward. No good. They're saying he's shy by the hairs of his chin. Muleshoe takes the lead 27-23 with 48 seconds left in this one. Boy, oh boy, the momentum shifted so fast in this game. Now it's time for the Muleshoe defense to come out and handle business. They got to stop on fourth down, cause a turnover on downs to allow the game-winning drive. Kudos to both the offense and defense in the past 2 minutes of this game. Now Muleshoe is going to kick it away, and man, if you can, I'd even say kick it out the back of the end zone. Force the Dalhart Wolves to drive the whole field. Dalhart has no timeouts, so they're going to have to go up the middle. Passing was not been the strong suit for Dalhart so much tonight, except for on a few plays. And once again, Muleshoe, no turnovers on the night tonight for the defense. Just really odd. And I'd almost say that Muleshoe is due for a turnover on this next drive. Here we go. Kick's going to be a high pooch in the air. Ball's coming out. Muleshoe lands on it. Ramsey Martinez lands on the ball. There we go. Muleshoe's ball. Muffed kick by number 5, Uriel Lejeune. And the ball lands right into Ramsey Martinez's hand. Muleshoe offense out on the field. That's good enough for a turnover in my book. 27-23 left. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fans are ecstatic on the sideline. Muleshoe will line up in victory formation. Here we go. And the countdown begins. You're going to have to get one more playoff to take this one out. But our final in this one, Muleshoe 27, Dalhart 23 on senior night. Multiple seniors with touchdowns. Great job by the offense. What a spectacular finish to the regular season. Keep an eye on the scheduling. Muleshoe is heading to the playoffs. It will face We will see who they'll face. I want to wish Muleshoe a good luck in the playoffs and many victories. I'm Elliott Davis, the voice of the Mills. 27-23 is your final here in Muleshoe, Texas. I will see y'all next season.
Once again, please have a safe drive home and good night.
Gilliam Advertising, Channel 6, MuleshoeTV.com, live stream broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules versus Dalhart Wolves football brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe ISD, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, Farmers Insurance and Julie DeBruin, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, McCormick Seeds, Bailey County Farm Bureau and Scott Miller, and Dell Oil Company.